Hey guys, right here I have a 2014 BMW 316i. The F30 BMW 3 Series does come standard with keyless start. So, make sure the key fob is inside the car. Put your foot on the brake and press the start button to the left of the steering wheel. The F30 3 Series comes with an electric rack and pinion power steering system. The steering wheel on the 316i is wrapped in leather. An 8-speed automatic by ZF is the only transmission available for the 316i in Malaysia. This transmission does feature sport mode and steptronic manual shifting, and it is routed to BMW's electronic gear lever. You do have parking sensors and its diagram that come on upon engaging reverse, and this can be turned on or off manually via a button to the right of the center console. Above the parking sensors button, you can find the buttons for the vehicle's stability control system, as well as the switch for the driving experience control driving modes. 3 modes are offered: Eco Pro, Comfort, and Sport. Standard safety equipment in the 316i includes 6 airbags, anti-lock braking system with electronic brake force distribution and brake assist, an immobilizer, dynamic brake lights, dynamic stability control, dynamic traction control, automatic stability control, cornering brake control, hill start assist, tire pressure monitoring system, and ISOFIX child seat anchor points for the rear seats. Now, let's turn on the hazards, lights, front and rear fog lights, take a look at the engine, and roll down the driver's side window. Pull the bonnet release lever once to pop the bonnet open, and pull the lever a second time to release the catch holding the bonnet to the body of the car. Standard on the Malaysian-spec 316i is a set of 17-inch star-spoke style 393 light alloy rims wrapped in Bridgestone Potenza S001 225/50 R17 run-flat tyres. Ventilated disc brakes are present front and rear, and the suspension gets McPherson struts in front and a multi-link setup out back. Powering the 316i is BMW's N13 B16 1.6 litre turbocharged petrol engine with twin-power turbo technology. This technology combines a twin-scroll turbocharger with Valvetronic, double Vanos and high-precision injection. Displacing 1,598 cubic centimeters, this engine also features a dual overhead cams, 16 valves, inline 4 layout, and it produces 134 horsepower at 4,350 RPM and 220 Nm of torque at 1,350 RPM. 0 to 100 takes 9.2 seconds, and the top speed is 210 km per hour. With a 60-litre fuel tank, combined fuel consumption for the 316i automatic is 5.9 litres per 100 km. 137 grams of carbon dioxide is emitted per kilometer, and the 316i is rear-wheel drive. F30 is a codename for the 6th and current generation 3 Series that was introduced in October 2011 for the 2012 model year. For the 2016 model year, the F30 received a facelift or life cycle impulse LCI in BMW speak. The facelift consists of updates to the front, rear, interior and engine choices. The 316i in Malaysia does come standard with a dual-zone automatic climate control system with all of your controls located right here. It is quite simple to use. You do have your fan speed in the middle, different modes for the driver's side, different modes for the passenger side, front and rear defrost, recirculation, air conditioning, maximum air conditioning with your driver's side temperature, and your passenger side temperature with your automatic mode. Down here, you do have a bit of storage as well as a cigarette lighter or power outlet depending on what you use it for. And you do have a couple of cup holders down here. You do have your central locking button right below the hazard light switch. Standard on the 316i is BMW's professional audio head unit that features a 6.5-inch color display, various media connectivity options, and 6 speakers for the sound system. As shown earlier, this car does have power folding mirrors. On the steering wheel, the left spoke houses your cruise control, and your right spoke houses your audio controls with your volume, selecting your different modes, your seat track button, your on-hook off-hook buttons for the Bluetooth telephone system, as well as your voice control. On the right stalk, you do have your wiper controls, and if you locate the button at the end of the wiper stalk, you can activate your automatic wipers. On the left stalk, you do have your indicator controls. If you locate the button at the end of the indicator stalk, you can cycle through your multi-information display located within the instrument cluster. Right now, you do have your range, average fuel consumption, average speed, date, turning the display off, just displaying the time, and back to your range. Within that display right above, you do have your gear position, and down below you do have your outside temperature, mileage, and trip meter. Right above the start engine button, you do have the button that you can turn on or off your auto start stop system. If you do have the system activated, the engine will momentarily shut off when you arrive at a stop, such as a traffic light or a traffic jam, to save that extra bit of petrol or diesel depending on what the car is running on. And the steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever right here. Adjustable center armrest with storage down below, as well as your auxiliary and USB ports. Auto dimming, rear view mirror, and you do have your interior lights right above. They are LED powered. Sun visor for the driver's side does get a vanity mirror as well as a couple of LED lights. And the driver does get a grip handle. The rear seats do have a decent amount of legroom and headroom, however the seats are a little hard for my liking. At least there are still rear aircon vents, a power outlet below the vents, storage pockets on the front seat backs, storage bins on the rear door panels, rear center armrests with cup holders, rear interior lights, and grip handles with hooks on the ceiling for both sides at the back. There are actually 3 ways to open up the boot in the 3 series. There is the button inside the cabin that I showed you earlier on. There is a touchpad right beneath the BMW badge on the boot lid itself. And there is the button on the key fob. The F30 3 Series gets a 480 litre boot. The rear seat backs on the Malaysian-spec 3 Series vehicles are fixed. To the right of the boot, you can find a storage strap, the vehicle's first aid kit, and the toolkit, while to the left there is a storage pocket and a power outlet. Underneath the boot floor is a bit of storage. Alright, so that's it for the startup and tour video of this 2014 BMW 316i. Thanks for watching and goodbye.